Bienvenidos. Es miércoles el 2 de noviembre. Welcome, folks. We've got a fun-filled day here at Franklin Community High School, where we're obviously not wearing masks because you're not here. So without further ado, I do want to review a couple things on TENER versus TENER K. With TENER, we have tengo, tienes, tiene, tenemos, tenés, and tienen. This shows possession. So in other words, somebody has something. Or possesses something. For example, I have thoughts, or I have feelings, or I have a desk, or I have a computer, or something like that. TENER K, on the other hand, is an obligation or the need to do something. So tengo que ir al baño would mean I have to go to the restroom. Tienes que hacer la tarea would mean you have to do your homework. And really all there is in terms of the difference between TENER and TENER K is simply the fact that we're adding K afterwards. But if we're going to add K afterwards, then that means there's going to be an infinitive afterwards. My little picture here down here at the bottom is blocking it. However, an infinitive is anything that ends in an AR, ER, or IR. So for example, mirar la televisión, or comer, or correr, or hacer la tarea. So any one of these activities that end in an ER, IR, or an AR, they need to go after the K. So during the para comenzar, if you see an activity right after the blank, well, you know it's going to be TENER K. So all you have to do is type that K immediately afterwards. So then let's talk about the project a little bit, if I can find it. Okay, here we go. Ustedes van a escribir un horario de las clases. We're talking about a schedule of classes. You're going to write 4 slides. You're going to use your Monday or Thursday schedule, whichever part of the alphabet you are. And you're going to write the following. You need to say what class one has, in other words, you, and then your use of time to the nearest quarter. So here's an example. We've got the time located up in the top right-hand corner. We've got a picture of the class. Both of those are required and in the rubric. At the very beginning, you say what time it is. You say what class you have using TENER, because again, that's a possession. And then with that, whoever the teacher might be. And then the next thing is, what do you have to do in that class? So you'll have a form of TENER plus K plus an infinitive. Again, that's tengo que pintar, tengo que hacer la tarea, tengo que hablar en español, tengo que levantar pesas, to lift weights. If you need to look up a word, that's fine, but it needs in an AR, ER, and IR because that indicates that this thing is an infinitive. Another example, son las 9:30. Yo tengo la clase de inglés con la señora Hart. It's 9:30. I have English class with Mrs. Hart. Yo tengo que escribir y leer en clase. I have to write and read in class. So that would be an example of a TENER plus K plus infinitive expression. So ladies and gentlemen, that's up to you guys today. That project's not due until at 3 p.m. on Friday. The para comenzar, as always, due today. Thank you guys. That's all I got time for today.